Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of season 2 of Cindy, What Are You Doing? You're in a world of trouble. Did you see what the magical crystal did to your mother? You didn't, well, stepmother, was she related to her at all? You didn't want her to die. But you can't stop the crystal. Crystal's in control. So she's along for the ride this season. Interesting what they'll do with her, if she'll survive the encounter, if she'll have a perspective change. Will she turn to the good side? Will she embrace Courtney's spirit? I hope not. Speaking of Courtney's spirit, she lost it last episode. She was like, hey, what was her name? Jenny? Green Lantern girl? Ooh, I don't trust you. You could be a villain in disguise. Turned out she just a girl looking for her brother. Todd? Girl who was just kicked out of her foster home. She woke up and her foster mom was like, get the hell, I didn't even like you, get the hell out of here. Here, have some lozenges. Contains 0 lozenges. And it was her birthday. Kicked her out on her 18th birthday. How about that? That must be tough. Oh, you're an adult now. Get the hell out of my house. What do you mean you have nowhere to stay? I don't care, you're 18. What do you mean you don't have a job? Where was she supposed to... What? Where was she supposed to go? And then as she was leaving, let me give you some advice. As she kicking around into the wilderness with nowhere to stay. Stop trying to be so perfect. You annoy the shit out of me. What a character. I loved it. I hope the other foster children were listening, because they're like, oh shit, this is what's coming for... Can I pretend I'm younger than I am? Yeah, I do that all the time. Anyway, what else is going on? New guy. Keep checking his watch. Shade. I said he was shady as well in the last episode. I noticed that in editing. I was like, hey, he's a shady guy. His name is Shade. What can he do? We don't know yet. I'll be disappointed if it has nothing to do with time, considering not only does he keep checking his watch, but he visited the clock tower. And he wants the magic. And I think that's pretty much it. We're still in summer school. Rick is still wandering the forest. Beth is still depressed about her parents. Yolanda seems to have gotten over her PTSD. But we didn't see much of them in episode 2. Let's get into episode 3. And don't know what to expect. See if Zeke has added any more gizmos to the robot. And we'll see if Mike is primed, ready to be turned evil. Remember, the crystal can't kill Mike unless he does something like he kills the dog or something. Don't kill the dog, Mike. I like it, but I like the dog more. Cindy, the dog, Mike. It's my power order. Then it'd be Pat because he's funny. The team is at the bottom. The 4 of them. 5 of them if we include Jenny. They're at the bottom. Oh, I forgot about Jordan's parents. The grandparents, the evil grandparents. They're competing for top spots. Those 2. Season-long villains, that's what I'm hoping from those 2. Season 3. I bet they can cast some spells. You know it. Let's get into it. I already see the start. It says 11 years ago. So we're going to get a little bit of a flashback. Who do we get a flashback to? Who do you think? 11 years ago? The guy with the watch? The evolution of the crystal? I don't know. All our main cast would be like tiny children. Let's see. Ooh, 11 years ago. Hey, Pat.
Hey, Johnny.
Who is this?
What are you doing?
I know this actor.
They pinch me. Doesn't feel good, does it, Stripesy?
So it can be a little rough on the old ego, but I trust whatever Sylvester thinks is best.
I'm the JSA charity case.
Who is he?
Thunderbolt is more powerful than Green Lantern.
The pen.
But in my hands, it's nothing but another mess for the JSA to
What can it do?
clean up.
What can it do? He's just the bearer of the pen?
They got Solomon Grundy.
Need backup? You got him.
Sorry, Pat, just Johnny.
Yeah, but do
Let's go.
you do my car? I've been fixing her up.
When I get back, we'll have that eggnog, okay?
Oh, he's so dead. If we weren't sure before, we're sure now. At least the pen survived. It's Superman. Oh, we finally get to see this paper route. The highlight of Mike's life. He's good at it too. Look at his aim. The people he likes, he puts it on their doorstep. The people he doesn't. Oh jeez. It's the bullies from the never-ending story. Well, it's one way to turn Mike evil. He just has to kill those 3 kids.
Shade has no idea who he's up against.
Here's the deal. No one's gonna make a move.
Anybody notice Mike's been ripped apart? Anybody worried about Mike?
Yeah, whatever.
Nope. Nope. He's vulnerable.
Toast and jam.
Oh, but at least the dog understands him.
210.
Mike, your destiny awaits.
Yeah.
Oh, he picked it up.
Yeah. Shadow's a superhero.
So,
heck?
what the? Buttercup Avenue turned into so cool. What's going on? Is the pen doing weird shit?
So cool.
Oh, jeez.
What the heck are you?
Hello.
Your new best friend.
Nice to meet you. What can you do, dude?
An awe-inspiring thunderbolt. Your wish is my command.
Yeah, I wish I had some water.
Okay. Oh, did the wishes backfire?
Gotta be specific. Oh my god.
Oh, he's a trickster. Who is that?
Thinking. I wish I was taller.
Oh, how much taller? Hey, you're standing on a bench.
What? You're taller? Gotta be.
Specific, yeah, okay.
Wishes about body transformation never go well.
Yeah, you could be 50 feet high.
You're late, Rick.
I had to feed the dog.
Just feeding somebody in the forest.
The Shade worked with the ISA in the past, but he quit a while back.
What can he do?
Pat thinks he doesn't age. His powers
Are shadows. He can manipulate them and travel through darkness.
Oh shit. Keep the lights on.
He had a falling out with him after he helped them defeat the JSA.
Lone
but,
agent. He's a lone agent.
I watched him kill Dr. Midnight.
Now he's gonna come after you, Beth. Finish the job.
Dr. Midnight's the only one that we haven't got justice for.
Ooh, she wants revenge.
How does one punch a shadow?
With light.
So we knock out this shadowy freak.
Yeah.
And then what?
We throw him into the
I don't
sun.
know yet.
We talk to him. Maybe he just wants to chill and hang out. This is Barbara. Hear the clicking, the ticking? Sorry to startle you.
I thought, why don't we have a little treasure hunt together? Won't that be thrilling?
Oh, thrilling, dude. That's how I
You're
describe it.
trespassing, Mr. Swift.
Breaking the rules can be fun.
You can't turn Barbara. She's too straight-laced.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Yep, just all of it. All of it, mostly. Is it clock related?
This, what you're looking for? I believe he drops it.
You looking through my phone?
He's dead.
Well, that's modern technology for you. It lets you down when you need it the most.
Yeah. Nothing like old-fashioned wind-up phones. Here's an idea. If your battery's dead, you could just wind it up and it generates a little... Patent it.
Find something?
It's gone. Somebody took it. It was right here. Well, maybe he's looking for this.
Do you mind if I keep this? It's just an empty box.
Sentimental value.
It's part of the
Come on.
Zarek inventory.
Come on, Barbara.
Oh dear.
Meet him halfway. He turned quick, didn't he? He's just gone? Did he take it with him? And now he can't pretend to be nice guy.
Yolanda, you okay?
She's still having brainwave visions? Maybe she is developing a power.
How are we gonna stop the Shade once we find him? Pat's working on it.
Giant flashlight. This guy's listening. Giant flashlight.
R.I.P. Aztecs.
Correct, Courtney.
Do I get to leave summer school?
Why should I?
Because we'll crush him if you don't. Now hand him over.
Make a wish.
It's worse than usual.
Come on, Mike.
I'm not gonna give you free cookies.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
I wish you'd make him stop.
You got it.
Oh, we're gonna hem them in with stop signs. It's chaotic. This pen.
Things are looking up from here.
Hey, you guys. Can I be part of the team?
Guess who's the newest member of the Justice Society of America?
Pleasure to meet you.
You gotta be real specific with the wishing, let me tell you.
No,
Pat.
Mike, no
No,
more wishes.
no more wishes.
But maybe you could fix the goggles?
Or find the shade.
Or give us $1 million.
He's not exactly a living monkey's paw, but he's close. Call him out here, right now. I want to speak to the Thunderbolt alone.
You heard him.
Even with power like yours, Johnny died.
I remember his smile when he made that last wish,
What was the last wish?
Yeah, so what was his last wish?
that I'd find a new friend.
Mike, why him?
I can only pick someone like me to be partners with. Feels completely and utterly alone.
Oh, there we go.
That's really how he feels?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, you were ignoring him at breakfast, remember?
So I'm in, right?
It's not up to me.
Yeah, it is. You're like the JSA's leader.
You're the leader. You drove Green Lantern away.
The Thunderbolt picked me. So I'm like you.
It is literally the
Let me
same
try.
thing. Courtney. Okay. Oh, it's gonna go all sorts of wrong though.
We voted.
Just call me Mikey Thunder.
Yeah.
Let me handle this.
Don't pick your own name.
We need to find the Shade.
Okay, you can help us locate the Shade. That's it.
My man.
Looking good.
All right, knowing how
Slow down. Oh, it's Peter Gabriel. Big time. Well, that seems pretty
So,
specific.
show us the location of, quote, the Shade, unquote.
Oh, right there.
That's Williams Eric's old house.
Oh,
That's the wizard, right?
he's in the house.
Don't bench me now.
I'm sorry, Mike, that's just the way it is.
You really did help us.
You gotta ease into it, Mike.
There's some pizza bites, string cheese, and...
Yeah, I can just wish food into existence, Pat. I wish
Mikey Thunder.
they respected me.
Rick and Yolanda, they restrain him until Courtney gets there with the staff.
How could they restrain a shadow?
Beth's located a suitable device to negate his powers and tanning bed, actually, your old one that's out in the garage.
She's gonna put inside it.
What's Mike gonna do?
He'll be down at the pit stop waiting for the play-by-play.
Okay. So you're okay with my daughter being out there, but you won't risk your own son? Okay, got it. Thanks for nothing, Pat.
We'll restrain him, then imprison him.
Great. This is gotta go off without hitch. What you doing, Mike? What you thinking? What you wishing? The pen balances itself out with the wishes, because it's not always what you want. Hello, Avon calling. We're here to restrain you and put you in a tanning bed. We noticed you were looking pale. Hey, he's been expecting them.
I hope I have enough biscuits.
Here, sit.
Come.
We're not here for tea time, Shade.
Oh, I see. Same sidekick, different star-spangled kid.
Stargirl.
Yeah, she's got destiny, dude.
We could try the more genteel approach.
You murdered Dr. Midnight.
Yeah, but
You don't deserve the genteel approach.
My dear young lady, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Now sit.
Come on, let's have some tea.
Let's go ahead and have a seat.
Just have a chat. Maybe he's gonna be reasonable.
We won't let you hurt our town.
Why ever would I do that? Icicle was a lunatic. If there's one thing worse than a man who wants to rule the world, it's a man who wants to save it.
He did want to save it. We stopped him, though.
We're never gonna stop fighting to protect the world from people
Yeah.
like you.
Just to reassure you, stay out of my way, and I'll be gone before you know it.
Why are you here?
It's just better that none of you know.
Thunderbolt. I wish you'd zap the villain known as quote the shade.
Uh-oh.
As you wish, my...
Get zapped, dude. The shadows got him. I like this guy. Minimum fuss. Just stay out of his way. Let him do his thing. Ooh, a little bit of effort there. You see him straining a bit? I like this guy. He's showing his power. He went up the chimney. Only Dick Van Dyke can get him. He didn't try to hurt him or kill them. He was just like, stop being kids. Well, Mike, you ruined everything.
Hey, Mike.
How do you feel? You'd ever go on a mission again?
Do you ever feel bad about what happened? High school and all.
Truth is using ice cubes before I even knew it.
It was an accident?
Yeah, I guess it was. I'm no hero.
He's gone.
He's right behind you. Oh, it's just somebody smoking.
No, I screwed up. No, I kind of just wish it was in better hands.
Oh, he made the wish. Did you hear? What does better hands mean? Who has it? You? You gonna get it?
Get some friends that aren't Pac-Man and Luigi.
Yeah.
You know what Dad's gonna say. You're a loser.
Oh, geez, sisters, don't you hate them? Don't worry, dude. You're gonna get the power of wishes. I wish my sister was a gnome.
And the empty box Swift took, it contained a diamond.
That's the Black Diamond. Something very, very bad.
And we lost Dr. Midnight's killer? Everything's falling apart.
Hey, Beth, do you want to talk about anything?
What's going on?
Rick will listen to her.
I think my parents might be getting a divorce.
Yeah, that's the way it looks, but probably not.
What?
I found some papers.
Well, papers are just papers.
Yeah, Rick's thinking
You should talk to them.
sensibly. Aw.
I would talk to mine, if I could.
Oh, shit. Good line, Rick.
Hello?
Chuck!
You're in danger. Eclipso!
Eclipso!
Chuck? He said Eclipso's here.
What you doing up there, dude?
He's gonna kill those children.
Probably. Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's Shade.
This is Melissa Benoist. New episode of Supergirl,
Supergirl?
coming up next.
I wish I had the time. Melissa. Don't even watch The Flash anymore. Okay, so episode 3. No Cindy. But we had a lot of other things going on. A couple of things that I liked in this episode. Rick took backstage, but he was there for Beth. I like what they did with Beth this episode, because she's been goofy for the first season and the start of this season. And this episode we see a bit of frustration, a bit of anger, and the actress has more to work with. She has more to do, and I like that she opened up to Rick. She had a vulnerability, but also she sees him as a close enough friend to talk to about real issues. And this is the first time, probably ever, that she's been able to open up to somebody who wasn't either fake person, superhero person, or her parents. And as I said, Courtney and Yolanda are sort of, besties, so it's hard for Beth to break into that. But Rick is also an outsider in the group, so it's good that they're able to talk, and maybe he can talk to Beth about who he's been feeding, his dog. It's also an episode about Mike. Mike finally got a power, and then he lost it. It's chaotic. It was crazy. It was, I have to find out who was voicing that. Jim Gaffigan. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really know him from anything in particular, but I know his voices. At the start I was like, is that Patton Oswalt? No. And then I was like, no, somebody else. Jim Gaffigan. Okay. Good that they started with the flashback, because we got to see who owned the pen in the past and who it transferred to in the present. totally overpowered, a bit like Green Lantern, but only if you use it correctly, and you have to be very specific, otherwise it's just going to be monkey's paw on you. It's mischievous. It's not really on your side. It is on your side, but it's also going to mess with you. You ask for water, you're going to get water all over you. You know? Any little loophole, it's going to be like, got you. So in a way, I'm glad Mike doesn't still have it, because it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much to always have that power in every episode, because it kind of takes over the show. It's more animated and physically present than the staff. You know? It sort of has the same sort of mischievous energy as the staff, but it's also vocalized. But yeah, I like that we saw that Mike feels left out, which has kind of been a theme for him all through the first season too. And he's still primed to be turned evil, or be part of Cindy's group, or, you know. We'll see where his story goes. I thought the bullies would get more of a comeuppance, a darker one. Instead they were just pranked by stop signs. I wonder if that girl got her cookies back. Mike, don't kill the dog. That's note to future Mike. When they're trying to turn you evil, don't kill that dog. Barbara, still savvy, still a spy, but Shade was like, you know what? Let's drop the pretenses. I'm going to take this little box. Wonder what he wants with the box. Box doesn't do anything, does it? Does it call out for its... I don't know. I'll trust him on that. He is a great villain. What they've done with him, much better than what they did with Icicle. I don't care about ice powers. I don't care about a slow build-up. Instantly show how powerful you are. He took them all on, simultaneously, including the Thunderbolt pen that was coming straight for him. He was like, no. And then I'm going to take care of you, and over here, and I'm going to keep the staff in line. He was straining. He was straining a bit. He was acting cool at the start. Foom, foom, foom. And then he was like, you people are annoying me. Then he vanished in a puff of smoke. Tanning bed. Like they were ever going to put him in a tanning bed. So I like him. I like him, and not necessarily evil. Maybe he's gonna work with them or on his own against the same foe. He's predicting that they're gonna be killed. The kids. Very interesting. I like it. Yolanda, I said she was over her PTSD. I didn't really mean it. Episode 2, we didn't really see it because she wasn't the focus of that episode, but she still carries it with her. But it's very physical and it makes a ringing noise, so I'm not entirely sure it's just guilt. Could be though. Something may have passed to her. At the moment of Brainwave's death, he could have transferred something. Maybe. I like that she asked Mike if he feels bad about killing Icicle, which I'd forgotten. It was kind of a comedy moment at the end of last season when he drives in the thing and smashes into Icicle. And she's asking him if he feels bad about that. Because she feels bad about what she did. And then he admits to her that it was just an accident and he didn't deliberately do it. Not really. So she can't relate. She still hasn't found somebody to talk to about it. Courtney didn't give her anything, and now Mike hasn't given her anything. I don't know who she would have to speak to in order to deal with what she's going through, because I don't know that anybody has been in her specific situation in her close group. It might be something she needs to work out on her own, but it's still eating her, and it's going to continue eating her. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made it a plot point. So that's going somewhere, and it's going to have a resolution. And I don't know what that's going to be. And we saw a little... I keep calling him Tuba Guy. I know he played some instrument in season 1. He's so much more grown up in season 2 though. He's very gruff, very angry. We saw him in a picture. Cindy had his picture. He's in summer school, but he's not doing much. He's just kind of there. He'll grow into this season, probably. And now the pen is passed on to somebody else. Will he find them? Is he in Blue Valley? Is he going to be a new member of the team? Will he turn his sister into a gnome? Probably. Oh, and we also got to see the old Wildcats briefly before they all went off to die. Yeah. Good episode. Hilarious how careful they were with the wish. How they just wrote it all down before saying it. Use it sparingly and carefully. It's a good way to do it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to say for this episode. Always love the show. Wish I could just binge the rest of it, but I'm going to have to wait till next week. Thank you for joining me, for staying with me, for listening to me, for putting up with my stupid comments, and I will see you same time next week. Give or take an hour or 5. And yeah, be careful with your wishes. Don't go to Buttercup Avenue. It's weird. See you next time.